Good evening. In today's session, let's discuss what is ethics. Before we go ahead regarding the discussion on what is ethics, I would like to remind you once again that whatever we are discussing during this particular week that is related to the introductory sessions with respect to IAS 2025 mains general studies paper 4, that is ethics, integrity and aptitude paper. You all know that we are going to launch a new batch for this particular paper on November 11th 2024. All the details are given in the description below this video. Please click on that link and join this particular course accordingly. Now when it comes to our day-to-day life, since our childhood we are hearing certain words like ethics, morality, values, beliefs, norms. So many words we are coming across with us, in our day-to-day life. That is the reason why, first point I would like to tell you that when we discuss about ethics or what is ethics, the first thing you need to understand is that the concept of ethics is central to our everyday's life. Whether it is your life or my life or anybody's life, the concept of ethics is coming into picture. And this ethics, what we are discussing now, is considered to be a branch of philosophy. Please understand this. So from philosophy we are coming to ethics, and from ethics we are going into various topics. But before we start our regular sessions, I want you to be very comfortable and very confident by knowing certain things that we are going to discuss at full length once we launch our regular classes on November 11th. Now, when it comes to ethics, ethics is day-to-day life issues. Every day we make certain decisions. Yes or no? Obviously, yes. Every day we all make lot number of decisions. How many decisions you take every day, that you know. How many decisions I take every day, I know. And these number of decisions will vary from day to day. Some may be taking thousands of decisions every day, some may be taking only one decision every day. So that all depends on the circumstances that are existing. But when it comes to the ethics, the decisions that you are taking by implementing the concept of ethics is, ethics never bother about the number of decisions that a person is taking. Ethics is concerned only about the quality of the decisions, not quantity of the decisions. So that is the reason why when it comes to ethics, first thing we need to remember is that this is related to quality. Now, when it comes to ethics, facilitates to decide between a good decision and a bad decision. So when we take a decision, every decision may not be a good decision, and every decision is not a bad decision. Depending on the circumstances, depending on that particular time, we take a decision, and after that we'll come to know that it may be a good decision or bad decision. But when it comes to ethics, before you take the decision, you have to decide well in advance by taking various aspects into consideration. What are they? Let me tell you. Look at this. When it comes to the decisions, ethical decisions are always related to the practical questions and not hypothetical questions. So whatever the problems the government may be facing, whatever the problems that the civil servants are facing, what are the problems that are being faced by the people in the private sector, so what are the problems that are being faced by people in the community, and what are the problems that are being faced by an individual at the individual level, everything is related to the practical problems and not hypothetical problems. Clear? Now, when it comes to ethics, what should we do in the given circumstance, that makes all the difference. For example, see, right, so I'm going for a walk. and on a particular day I saw somebody, this dropped that, a wallet, a money purse. So then what should I do? So I have to pick it up. Now I can make two choices. One choice is that I can keep that particular wallet with me. So whatever, the money that is available, I can take the money. Number two, other choice may be like I have to call that person and I have to hand over that money purse to the person to whom the purse belongs to. So here, though I have choice here, the concept of ethics is coming into picture. Then obviously what will happen? I have to take an ethical decision and call that person and hand over his money purse safely to him. So that is a very, very simple. So if you observe like this, every day, every one of us are taking certain decisions, and those decisions are maybe ethical, maybe unethical. So I say my decision is ethical because I have handed over that money purse to the concerned person very safely. Had I taken that money purse and if I enjoy that money, that is absolutely unethical. Please remember, my dear friends, you are going to write the topmost examination in the country, and you are going to be the future civil servants, the future administrators, and you are going to become the part of the backbone of the Indian administrative system. Hence, you are expected to be highly, highly ethical. And once you become an administrator, you are going to take multiple decisions. And during the time of taking those decisions, how exactly you decide. So this is the place where the ethics is coming into picture. That's the reason why, especially for you people, this particular paper is really, really, really significant. The marks that you are going to get in this paper is going to make a considerable difference. So the more you score here, the better rank you are going to get. Better is the rank, better is the service. Right? Now let me go ahead. And here is the place where we'll be coming across with, the words like values, beliefs, norms. So many things are there. All the things we are going to discuss in a detailed manner during our regular classes. Now the thing is that, how do you decide? So when you are deciding, when you are about to take a decision, you have certain choices around us. So whether you take a good choice or bad choice, so that all depends on, the person's mentality, the person's, the ideas, his belief systems, what he or she has adopted since the childhood. That is the reason why here the family is also coming into picture. Here the society is also coming into the picture. That's the reason why this paper is related to multiple disciplines. Clear? Now, say for example, I would like to give you one example. Like, you have a friend, or I have a friend, and that friend is psychologically ill, and the person always wants to be isolated. He wants to stay in, secluded place, or he wants to keep himself in isolation. So that is a psychological problem. And that person told me that problem, expecting that I should not reveal this to anybody. That's it. Now what is coming into picture? Because that person is my close friend, because that person told me very secret thing of his life, and he asked me not to share this information with anyone. So obviously I should not. Clear? So right. But what happens now? Because he is my friend, I can't see him in that particular position. So tomorrow what will happen? Some other friends have come and they have observed this particular person. So they wanted to take this person outside, but this person is not at all interested because of the psychological problem. And those friends are speaking to me regarding this particular problem. Right? So why is this person behaving in a different manner? So then what should I do? Should I have to discuss his problem with my friends, other friends? Or should I keep that information as a confidential information? So here the two things are coming into picture. Because I value friendship, I have to keep it as a secret. Because I also value the friendship with other friends, if I reveal his information to my other friends, we all combinedly may try to get him out of that particular mental condition. We can do it on our own, or we may take that person to a psychologist and a better treatment will be given. So now the decision has to be taken by me. So that is the reason why here, if you observe very, very clearly, the value system is coming into picture. So what is the value here? Because he is my friend, he is suffering with a particular problem, and he asked me not to reveal this to anyone. I have to go by the value system and I have to keep his information very, very confidential. Over. But on the other side, the concept of principles is also coming into picture. So when it comes to the principle, what is the right decision? When it comes to the value, what is the good decision? So here it is the good versus good. In the first example I told you regarding the money purse, so that is the decision, like good decision and bad decision. I have a choice. I can take a good decision or a bad decision. But in the example number 2 that I am discussing regarding one of my friend's health issue, this is related to good decision and right decision. I can take a good decision. I can keep his information confidential. And here I am talking about the value system. But when it comes to the principles, my principles are asking me and forcing me to take the right decision. So what is right for him? What is right for the society? What is right for our friend circle? So these are the very typical circumstances. Should I take a good decision? Should I take the right decision? This is the place where exactly the ethics is coming into picture. You just think what type of decision you will be taking. I cannot keep my friend in isolation forever, right? At the same time, I cannot be refraining or restraining myself from revealing the information. Like this, you will be coming across with a number of case studies, my dear friends. And you can learn so many things from your day-to-day experiences once you start observing, and I want you to start observing from now. Starting from what is happening at your house, right? So when you are dealing with the younger brother or elder brother, younger sister or elder sister, or with your mother or father, or with your wife, meaning spouse if you are married, everywhere the concept of ethics is coming into picture. So when you are dealing with your servant maid, when you are dealing with your driver, so when you are dealing with your neighbor, so when you are dealing with the people in the community, so when you are dealing with the people in your classroom, everywhere the concept of ethics is coming into picture, and there you are taking the decisions, and you should start observing very closely and clearly what is coming into picture, whether it is the value that is dominating, whether it is a principle that is dominating. So what is your belief systems that are saying, and ultimately what decision that you have taken, everything will be a case study for you. As you all know that in the examination, case studies will be given to you, that you can start practicing practically from now. You need not wait for our classes. You need not wait for anybody's guidance. Am I clear? So during our classes, we are getting into the depth of every word that is given in the syllabus. I told you the importance of the vocabulary. So you should get into the depth of that one. And let's take certain practical things. And those practical things we try to study as a case study and we'll try to solve it. So this is what exactly so we are going to do during our classes, right? And here is the information. KalyanTimes is the name of our app, and by clicking the link below given in the description, you can download our app. Classes are going to be started from November 11th, as you know. And if you have any doubts, you can feel free to shoot a mail to me, and this is my WhatsApp number. Is that okay? And I wish you all very very good luck, and I will see you tomorrow with other introductory session. Thank you so much, and I wish you all a very 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 good luck.